Hey there, welcome to the $1 Million Marketing Show. I'm your host, Jodi Sodini. Dive deep with us into the marketing maze where we're going to tackle the big business questions head on, share expert insights, and crack the code on what it really takes to take your business to $1 million and beyond. Whether you're a battle-tested entrepreneur or just stepping into the arena, this podcast is your arsenal for strategies that hit the mark, expert advice that you can bank on, and of course, a good laugh or two. So grab your drink of choice, settle in, and let's get ready to turn your business into a powerhouse together.
Jodi, I'm excited to be here. We're getting well into your shows here, and you are already bringing in the fire and the heat, and we're going to be learning a ton of stuff. You were telling me a little bit about some magic that you worked here in your marketing world for Valorie Burton. I guess she's a successful author. She's written like 16 books, and she was launching a Successful Women's Academy, and you came in and helped. Tell us a little bit about what they were doing and what you did for them.
Yeah, for sure. So I was contacted by Valorie after reacting to something on LinkedIn. And actually she and I had worked together a few years before as well. I absolutely love Valorie, love her brand. She is like a positive psychology coach and author, speaker, entrepreneur, and she certifies other people in positive psychology. And so she has this whole Successful Women's Academy that is a membership. And she had been working with a marketing agency, more about her book stuff, but they were doing like all of the marketing and trying to grow this membership. And it just wasn't getting enough traction. I knew that there was a ton of potential there. And I think, honestly, Valorie knew there was a ton more potential there too. And so we decided to go ahead and put together a launch plan for the Successful Women's Academy for using like the new year as our reason to launch, doing a vision board challenge.
Cool. Yeah. And so you guys have this conversation about, hey, we need to get better traction. From the marketing perspective, what was the first thing? So you knew that you were going to use the new year as the kind of excuse for launching, but what did you see from a marketing perspective needed to change in order to get traction?
The biggest thing that needed to change, it was actually having a reason to sign up. So we recreated the launch trigger of the Vision Board Challenge, but what was the incentive for joining the Academy? Analyzing like previous launch results, it looked like they were getting people into the challenge like day 1 and day 2. And in order to like finish the challenge, you had to join the Academy. And I was like, why don't we let them have the whole challenge? You can still do a CTA to join the Academy on day 3 and have some like fast action bonuses on day 3, 4, and 5. And then, a little bit of cart open and then shut it. But there needed to be some disappearing bonuses, some reasons to take action right away. And the whole marketing plan was missing that. It was just like the doors were constantly open and there was no extra incentive to join. And so we put together a really great marketing plan in order to give that extra incentive because it was completely missing.
So as you guys started that, what type of ads did you run to be able to get people to actually sign up?
Yeah. So we actually created the whole landing page, developed all the messaging there, and then ran, simple lead gen ads in order to get people to sign up for the Vision Board Challenge. It was pretty simple and straightforward. We had a lot of image ads and then a couple of like face to camera, simple video ads, just getting people to that landing page to sign up for the challenge. And I know
a lot of what changed here and what made it successful is then not only what you did in the ads that got the right people there, but also what you did in the funnel to make sure that now that people are there, they're actually going to become paying clients and signing up.
Yeah.
What kind of results did you get?
So I was trying to find the exact numbers, but I do know that we exceeded our goal by 150%, specifically because I found it in Valerie's testimonial. So I was able to find that, but not the exact numbers. So we exceeded our goal by 150%. And then our membership numbers that we were looking to get for the entire year, we got in that one launch. So it was a very well executed launch, like literally 30 days from beginning to end and hitting a 12-month goal. I thought it was pretty cool.
That is very cool. So what's the takeaway for people who have an existing offer, but it's just not getting the traction that they want? What can they learn from that experience, and what can they do to get better results?
Yeah. So two things I would say that we learned from this. Number one is having a really good launch trigger, a reason for the people to show up and be engaged in order to buy the thing that you're selling on the back end. So Valorie knew her audience very well, and the timing of a vision board challenge at the beginning of a year was really, really good. So that's one of them, is having a really good launch trigger. Number two is on the back end. What is it that's going to incentivize them to actually sign up and buy? Because sometimes the offer that you're selling on repeat is just not enough. And so adding in those extra bonuses, the urgency, the scarcity, all of that, you have to look at those things in order to push them into buying, because the offer by itself isn't always enough when it's open evergreen.
Yeah. So if you're doing a launch, it shouldn't be the same exact offer that you're running the rest of the year. There needs to be something unique.
Right. Yeah, that's
Awesome.
not a launch.
Yeah. Yeah, just calling it a launch doesn't make it a launch, right?
Yep.
Well, I love that. And so if people are listening to your show and this is the first time, what should their next step be?
Oh my goodness. So first of all, know your numbers, like understand what your previous launches have done, and then know what industry standards are, because if you don't know if you're missing the mark or what's possible, then you don't know that something's going wrong. So either the agency that you're working with or you or your coach or whoever should help you understand, like, this is what I'm currently doing. This is what's possible. Oh my goodness, I'm not hitting the numbers. So know your numbers. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the $1 Million Marketing Show. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into the world of marketing, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode. And hey, if you're feeling extra generous, drop us a review and spread the word to your fellow entrepreneurs. Your support means the world to us, and it really helps us reach more entrepreneurs just like you. Until next time, remember that in business, if you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. I'll catch you on the next episode.